Yo, what's up you guys? Dex here. Hope you're having a great day today. Today's video, we're playing Infinite Warfare, as you can see. We're gonna drop a nuclear, we're gonna drop a Deatomizer, because that's what I've been doing lately, guys. Like, I don't even know what to say, but for some reason they've been coming left and right, and I'm okay with that. So I gotta start pumping out these gameplays just so you can see them all. So today's video topic, we're gonna cover 5 things that you may not know about me. That could be a little iffy. There could be some gray areas because if you've come to my streams over the last few years, you might know a little bit. But this is more than likely 5 things you may not know about me. We're going to mix it up. So let's dive into it. What do you say? First one. Secret number 1. Not really a secret. Thing you may not know, number 1. In middle school, I was in band. Bet you didn't think that. Bet you didn't think I tried playing an instrument back in the good old middle school days, you know? I played the alto saxophone for school. In 6th grade, I felt like it was really cool. It was new. I was interested in it. I would practice in the evenings when coming home because I was trying to learn. I was trying to get better. And also, you know, I had to turn a little practice sheet every week, I think, or something like that to, like, you know, say how much I practiced and everything. I had to get my parents signing off and everything. I'm sure they probably hated that because I really wasn't that great. Like, I was trying to get better, but, you know, I was probably like trying to play that saxophone, you know. I did good enough that year, though, to qualify for, like, an all-county band concert or something like that year. But that was about it. When I went into 7th and 8th grade, I didn't enjoy it nearly as much. I did not find it as interesting. I probably had other things on my mind. I didn't think it was as cool. And I did not practice like I needed to. I wasn't really getting better. Then one of those years, my parents actually bought me a trumpet because I thought it was going to be cooler to play. I thought I might be more interested in it. I don't know, maybe I thought it was easier. I'm not really sure. But I would try to learn that on my own, and I was still trying to play, like, the saxophone for, like, school. Like, I got graded on it. I had band class, you know, so I couldn't, like, change. Neither of them were going great. Like, once middle school came to an end, I knew that I did not want to pursue this any further. I did not want to be in band in high school. I believe my parents sold both of them because I didn't want to be in band, and that was pretty much it. I think if I would have stuck with it longer, I might have been better, but it just wasn't my passion, you know. And I think if I could go back now, I probably would have done percussion or like played the drums, you know. I think that would have been way more interesting, way cooler. Maybe I could have been like a drummer in the band. Were any of you guys in band, or did you have fun playing any instruments or anything like that? This is not stuff we talk about all the time. Number 2, I have never watched a Star Wars movie. I only feel this is relevant because I feel like most people probably have, so I'm probably in the minority. Most people will probably respond with like, what? Are you kidding me? Or why not, you know? And I don't really have an exact answer. I think probably the best one would be that I just don't watch that much TV or movies in general. I don't have time to sit around. Even whenever I did have more time, it wasn't at the top of my things to do. Like, I would go find something else to do, you know? The time I do have now, I enjoy spending it gaming and creating content and all that jazz. So, you know, I hear people talk about Star Wars movies all the time. You know, past movies over the years, what's coming up in new ones, and I feel like I could totally see myself probably enjoying them, so I'm not even knocking them. So maybe I need to go back and, like, watch them from, you know, maybe from a certain time frame, you know? Like guys at work, they're like, yo, first you need to watch 3, then 2, then 1, then 4, 6. Like, don't just watch them in chronological order. You gotta watch them, like, how they happen. And I'm like, what? I don't even know, but cool, you know? I don't know. Maybe I need to go back and check them out instead of being a weirdo, but maybe I enjoy standing out. Maybe I like being different, you know? Do you guys think I'm weird? Third thing you may not know about me. The summer after 4th grade, I busted my head open. Like, had to get stitches, blood pouring out. Sheesh! Probably what's wrong with me still to this day. Probably knocked some screws loose up there, or damaged some brain cells, probably lost them, you know? So, how this happened isn't super exciting. I really wish I had more of a badass story to tell you, but I don't. But I'm gonna tell you what happened. Me and my sister would play a game where, like, one of us would lay on our back and the other one, or like whoever would lay on their back, they'd put their feet up in the air, right? So the other person could, like, sit on it. You kind of like bend your knees a little bit. You could sit on their feet. And then we would take and launch each other into the air, or like straight forward, you know? Like, you would sit your butt in my feet or on my feet, and I would just go shoo, and like launch you out, right? I'm trying to put this in perspective without sounding weird. Well, one time my sister launched me straight into my dresser, and I hit my head on like the handle, like the corner of it or something, and it busted my head open, split it open. Immediately after, I was like holding my head, I was like, ah, that hurts, you know? And then like once I pulled my hands down, I saw blood. And I think whenever I saw blood, that's when I really like freaked out, you know? Like obviously, yeah, it hurt. I think I might have been crying. I don't know. But I think like once I saw the blood like that, then I was definitely crying. I was like, oh my gosh, you know? And I called my sister a pig. Like I yelled it at her. And I don't know why that was the first thing that popped in my head. And we've kind of joked about that ever since. I don't know, maybe because, like I said, it was the summer after 4th grade. So maybe it's because I had not been corrupted by foul language back then. You know, I was still innocent and pure. I don't know. But yeah, I called her a pig, you know. And I think I had to get like 3 or 4 stitches or something like that. So take some advice from me. If you're going to play this game, this move, this little maneuver thing, this little catapult launcher thing with your feet, wear a freaking helmet. That'd be smart. Might help you out. You might not have to get stitches like I did, you know? That kind of sucked. Number 4. The first part of this one you're probably gonna know a little bit about, but you may not know the second half of it. So, first part, I played baseball when I was younger. That transitioned to me traveling and playing softball as I got older. So it's safe to say baseball has been like my favorite sport my whole life. Now for the part you may not know. 2009, I was in an Atlanta Braves game. And while I was there, I had a pretty unique experience. So almost immediately after walking in the stadium, a guy wearing khaki shorts and a Braves polo walked up to me and was like, hey man, you seem pretty athletic. You look like you might have played baseball before. Are you interested in doing our pop fly challenge? And I didn't really know what that consists of, but I was like, sure. What exactly is it? He gave me a quick rundown and said basically I would be able to go into the field and have a chance to catch 3 pop flies out of the air for a chance to win like 30,000 Delta frequent flyer miles or something like that. I don't even know. At that point I had never even flown on a plane, so I wasn't really that worried about it. I was just super excited about shagging fly balls on Turner Field inside of the Braves Stadium. You know, that'd be amazing. I'm like, yes, let's do it. Didn't even care about the prize. So just a little bit before the game started, we went out on the field. The players were like out in the field, like warming up and stuff like that. Like I was probably like 15 feet from them, and none of them even came to talk to me because they were probably like, who is this peasant? You know, so that kind of stuck. So they tossed me a glove and I went out in center field. There was like a pitching machine on the left field foul line in the outfield, and they would basically drop the baseball into it and it'd launch it into the air out towards center field where I was standing, and I basically had to catch all 3 of them. They weren't hard pop flies to catch. I did catch them. I almost barely had to move for them, you know? And that was kind of discouraging because I was ready to, like, you know, run for some, have to turn on the boosters a little bit in my shoes and have to dive and lay out, you know? Maybe I could have, like, the whole crowd cheering, or maybe, like, the coaches or the scouts or whoever would see him and be like, yo, we need to draft him, you know? Because maybe I could have been, like, scooped up and went pro, you know? Like, out of a scene from a movie or something. I don't know if that's ever happened in a movie, but sounds really freaking cool. Sounds like it could be in a movie, you know? Maybe I wouldn't have been gaming or something. I might would have just been a baseball player. I don't know. I probably would have just sat at the bench the whole time because I probably would have sucked. But anyways, it was a really cool experience. I was on like the jumbo screen in center field while I was out there. It was definitely a cool thing to happen to me. The funniest part about all of it was after we were done, I asked the guy if I could keep the ball as like a memory, and he told me no. Like that was so rude. Like I didn't even get upset or anything about it. I was just like, okay, you know. Actually, I couldn't believe he said no. I think I was more shocked. But like for one, it was a pretty cool experience, you know, that I would cherish. Not everyone gets to do something like that in their lifetime, you know. And not that it was like life changing, but it was cool. It was a memory. Like, you know, this was 2009. I'm still talking about it today as a unique experience, you know. But secondly, you are a professional baseball organization. It's not like you have a shortage of baseballs around the clubhouse, you know. I understand he might have worked in like an events or marketing department, you know, and they might have had certain baseballs and equipment allotted for their promos. But you could have walked over to the clubhouse and scooped up another one for $2 or something in a multi-billion-dollar organization. It probably wouldn't have mattered that much, but it would have mattered to me, you know. I wouldn't be so salty about it. There's plenty of baseballs laying around, you know. That mean old guy. Number 5. I didn't watch YouTube and Twitch before starting to do YouTube and Twitch content. Some of you guys may already know that, but for some of you that might be new to my content, now you know. A few of you may have, like I said, may have some insight to this if you've ever asked the question or heard it in some of my live streams, but I don't know if it's general knowledge, so I wanted to share it. I feel like most people have had someone or something that they enjoyed watching and decided they would try it for themselves because they thought it was interesting or cool. And that wasn't necessarily the case for me. I feel like I obviously knew what YouTube was, and I would use it mostly if I needed to know how to do something, and that was probably not gaming related. I feel like if I was ever doing anything gaming related, I would just figure out for myself or ask one of my friends, you know? If I had to say the one person that made me wonder about Twitch was when I started networking with Pooty on Twitter. I was like, what is this Twitch thing all about anyway? And after I saw him like tweet that he was streaming one day, I like went to it, and I didn't even sit and watch like the whole stream. Like I saw it and I was like, hey, I want to do that, you know? It was just like one little section. I was like, I want to get involved with that, you know? So I had to transition from like the competitive gaming scene into, you know, the entertainment side of it. And I have had friends that I've gamed with for years that, you know, they don't watch Twitch. They're not involved with like watching a lot of YouTube content, you know? And we don't even hardly play anymore because like you know, partially because I started doing my own thing. We started playing different games, which a lot of that happened in the Call of Duty scene. A lot of people, like, you know, weren't happy with Call of Duties and have changed their mind and switched up games. There's so many games to play now, you know? And just having different schedules, that's definitely a thing too. But it was almost like starting over. I had to make new friends, meet new faces, and basically began a new adventure on YouTube and Twitch, you know? Just because that few minutes I was like, I want to do that. That is awesome. So that's been something that's really cool. Sometimes people ask me like, what got you into YouTube? What got you in Twitch? I don't really know. Like that's all I got. And I understand it's kind of like the first part of how I opened that, but it's not like really that in depth, you know? I wanted to try something new in gaming and I love it. So that's 5 things you may not know about me overall. If you already did, you were probably spying or creeping on me, and well, I'm okay with that, but just know that I might out-creep you and I might come back for you, so watch your back. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. It's something different. I'm thinking about doing a question and answer video as well. I originally wanted to do one when I hit 3K, and I feel like it took forever to get to 3K, and now that we've actually hit it, we've been rolling lately. You know, we've ventured into some zombies. We've been grinding World War II videos. WWE! We've been grinding World War II videos. And I had one get featured on Thunderstruck's gaming channel as well. So if you're new from here, thanks for checking that out. I appreciate you coming over, subbing, and all that jazz. And I hope you enjoy my content. I hope you're enjoying the grind as much as I am. And I'll be glad to have you guys along the ride with me. So be sure to leave a like in this video and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you guys in the next video or stream. I will catch you later. Peace.